Welcome to cakesnextday.com. In this video I'm going to show you just how quick it is to create, customize a cake and have it ready for delivery by 2 p.m. the very next day. So the first thing you do is to select the size of your cake, so we're going to leave it as a medium. The next thing is to click on number 1, which will enable you to select your ribbon colour and background colour. So we can see here we've got a scroll menu, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick blue, and a background colour I think we'll go with red, and the next thing is to select a picture. Now if this is a kid's birthday cake, then we've got a number of images here that you're more than welcome to use using the scroll menu there, or if it's for an adult we can see that we've got cakes for her and cakes for him on this drop down menu just down here. So most people, when they order a cake from cakesnextday.com, like to load up their own photograph or image which we can put straight onto your cake. So if you click load your own image, you can select a image from your computer. So I'm going to pick an image of my nephews, Boisterous Tom and Ted, and there they are. So I'll select that image, and you'll see that this loads automatically onto the cake so that you can see your design as you do each part of the process. So that's our image on there, that looks good. The next thing to do, click number 3 to put your message on there, and you can put a message on the top and the bottom. So on the top I'm going to put Tom, and on the bottom I'm going to put happy birthday, and we'll just click add to add that text. Now that text colour doesn't look too good, so I'm going to click the change text button up here, and that brings up this circle. So you just hover your cursor around the circle to pick a colour that suits the cake. So I think we'll go with blue there, looks good, and that's that done. So the next thing that you can do to really personalise the cake is put a speech bubble or a thought bubble on it, which lots of people like to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick a speech bubble, and obviously that's not in the right position, so we can move this around just by dragging it on the cake image, and we'll put it right there so that it looks like Tom saying it, and we'll put in our text in the speech bubble just by putting some text on the right hand side there. So we're going to put in help Ted shark coming, and we'll click to add that. Now we can see there that the text doesn't fit into the speech bubble, so what we're going to do is we're just going to click this button here and increase the size of it, and there we can see, just back it a little bit, we can see that that text now fits in, and we can move it up a bit. Or the other thing you can do, if it doesn't fit in quite as you'd like, you can flip the speech bubble around like that, and still doesn't quite fit in. So I think what we'll do is we'll flip it upside down and pop it down there, and that looks perfect now. So the next thing to do, click Flavour and Sponge, number 4, and that will bring up a couple of options there for the sponge. You can have chocolate sponge or vanilla sponge, or even half and half. As always with Cakes Next Day, it's delicious moist light sponge. And the last thing to do here is to click the Save and Place Order button. So this will save the order, it confirms that the design's been accepted, and will take us straight to the checkout. So here we go on the checkout, and we can see our cake's there, it's custom design, it's the right size, and everything looks good. So we're going to click proceed to checkout, and we can see our order there, and our delivery and billing address, which obviously could be different. Might need to deliver it to a friend or family. So we're going to put in the person that it's for. Now, if it's a kid's birthday cake like it is for Tom, I'm probably going to want to put his parents in there. So I'm going to put Mrs. McAndrew in there. Okay, or Mrs. C. McAndrew. And the date that we pick, it doesn't always have to be next day delivery. You can order cakes days, weeks, even months in advance, but we're just going to put down tomorrow. And let's say I know that Mrs. McAndrew is only around in the afternoon, only around in the morning, then I can put a priority delivery on it for a morning delivery, or just a standard delivery. So that's everything set. Everything's looking good. I'm just going to click here to agree to Cakes Next Day terms and conditions, which if you click on this link here, you can see standard terms and conditions, all fairly standard stuff. So the final thing to do is click Next Step, and you'll come through to this page here. So you can use PayPal now, or SagePay, which is a secure credit card or debit card payment system. So we're going to leave it on SagePay because I want to pay with a debit card, let's say. So I'm just going to select Visa Debit, and I'll just put in my details. So if you've never used cakesnextday.com, all you need to do to place an order is to register on the website, which is simply a case of putting your name, email address and choosing a password, and that's you registered on the site ready to place orders. So thanks for watching the video. We'll talk to you soon.